Welcome back, everyone. As promised, I'm here in Asia where we're exploring Tokyo tunnels through bathrooms into secret upstairs restaurant rooms, the chaos of Shibuya, the intensity of Bangkok, and the complete madness that is the Khaosan Road. So if you want to see all that, let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so I'm waiting for this elevator to get down to my train I'm taking. It's hard to video a lot while I'm walking around Tokyo. I want to be courteous and respectful of the culture. And obviously, generally they like for people not to be extremely loud, talking a lot, so I try to not be walking around with a video camera and look like a terrible American tourist. So a lot of these videos are going to be without me talking, and I'm going to have to do voiceovers. But just so you guys know, that's why I'm just trying to be respectful. I started my morning off at the Capsule Hotel before heading off for the day. Walked through Shibuya Crossing, had to make the obligatory stop at the Hachiko statue before heading north to Meiji Shrine. After exploring the grounds, I walked through Tokyo's shopping district, grabbed some coffee and breakfast before taking the subway over to the Imperial Palace. Once I got to the palace, I took a lap around and tried to explore the grounds as much as possible and learn about the rich history of Japan, so unique just due to the country's strict isolationism and their history of shoguns, just so different than anywhere else in the world. Earlier in the day, I had signed up for a food and cultural tour that evening, so I knew I needed to get back and get some rest and shower before that. It did not disappoint. First location we went to was a secret upstairs room that had to be entered through a hidden tunnel that went through an occupied bathroom. Which sounds gross, but it really wasn't. We enjoyed several courses there before heading to the standing bar, pictured below. Here I am with another guy in the tour. This guy was from Switzerland. And then eventually we went to this charming tiny upstairs room that was on upstairs in a Shinjuku alleyway. After that final restaurant, I walked back south through Shinjuku to my hotel in Shibuya. Here I am going across Shibuya Crossing. Then I took the elevator up into my Capsule hotel. I had to wake up about 5 a.m. the next morning to catch a 9 o'clock flight to Thailand. About a 7-hour flight. Once I got there, the contrast could not have been more stark. Where Tokyo feels ordered and futuristic, Bangkok feels chaotic and overstimulating, but in the best way possible. This comes off just in the presence of the city with the traffic, the smells, the noises, but also in the food and the variety of spices in it, and the architecture and just the juxtaposition between the different styles of buildings. It's all just so different. Really, it's pretty impossible not to romanticize Southeast Asia. One of the first places I visited after arriving in Bangkok was Wat Pho, one of the city's famous Buddhist temples. Known specifically for its reclining golden Buddha statue. Just explored the grounds and took everything in a little bit before heading back to my hostel to get ready for the evening. Here's the hostel, as you can see, right on the river. Hopefully nobody jumped in, but there's a sign there, so that's there for a reason. A few pics just walking down the street before getting ready to go out on the Khaosan Road. Initially a 19th century street market, and then mid-1980s the street transitioned into a global backpacker hub that has since become a central part of backpacker lore. From wild parties to edible scorpions to rotisserie alligators, anything you can imagine is here. Had an insanely epic night with the crew from the hostel last night, but one night in Bangkok is enough for me. Flying north to Chiang Mai in the morning, so hopefully I'll see you around for that.